And that's it. They're just about ready. Stand by for a start, under orders, and they're racing. And in the early stages, Dubai Millennium right there in the centre is a reluctant early leader from Dan Silly. On the left of picture is Slickly, who's right up there in the early stages. Way of Light with the white cap on the right as they group right up, and at the rear of the field is Venice as they go through the first furlong, and it's Dubai Millennium who's going to have to do all the donkey work here. Frankie dictating terms on Dubai Millennium, leads by a length to sitting on his tail. Here is Olivier Pallier on Dan Silly, the pink cap just in behind. Then on the left of picture, the other pink cap there of Slickly, followed further back by Way of Light, who's in the white cap, and last of all still is Venice. They're almost in Indian file. The only one breaking order at the moment is Slickly on the left, but it's Dubai Millennium, who we know stays a very strong mile and a quarter, who's out in front here with ears pricked and doing it quite comfortably as they race up past halfway. Leads by 2 lengths to Dan Silly, who's now being popped a question, followed on the far side next by Slickly. They're followed then by Way of Light and then Venice, who's now easing to the far side, racing up towards the 600-metre mark. This is 3 furlongs from home. It's still Dubai Millennium out in front here from Dan Silly. Slickly over on the far side. Way of Light just in behind them with a white cap on the right, followed by Venice. 2 furlongs left to race now. Frankie starting to get to work on Dubai Millennium. He's starting to stretch them. He's a length and a half, 2 in front now of Dan Silly. They're not making much impression at all. Slickly on the far side, followed then by Venice. A furlong left to go. It's Dubai Millennium, who's about 2 or 3 lengths in front of Dan Silly and Slickly, and Dubai Millennium switching his tail a little bit with 100 yards to go is going to walk away with it. The Jacques Le Manoir goes on to win here by the best part of 3 lengths. A good performance. Second Slickly, third Dan Silly, followed by Way of Light and Venice as last of the 5.